Alright guys, so in this video we're going to look at the Collapsible widget, which is basically like an accordion menu. So what we're going to do is go to for2collapsible.html, and you can see we have a UL here, and each UL has an LI with two divs. The first div has the header or the heading, and then the second one has the text or the body, which is in a span. We also have an icon next to the heading. So first thing we're going to do is give this UL a class of collapsible, and we're going to give it another attribute called data-collapsible, and we want to let it know that this is going to be an accordion type or an accordion collapsible. I should probably spell that right though. Alright, and then each list item, it doesn't need a class. What we do need a class on are the divs. So this div will have a class of collapsible header. Just didn't spell that right. So collapsible header, it's hard to talk and type. And then let's see, for an icon, of course we need our class of material icons. Doesn't matter what icon we're using, we need that. And then inside here we're going to give it the group_work icon. And then for this div, the second div here, it's going to have a class of collapsible body. Okay, so we have collapsible header and collapsible body. So what I'm going to do is just copy this list item, and let's see, we can ignore this pre-select for now, but let's go ahead and just replace both of these list items, so 1 and 2, and then we're just going to change this to second. We'll say this is the second area, and then this will be third. We'll say this is the third area. And let's also change the icon. So this second one will be the help icon, and then this third one will be the info icon. Alright, so let's save that, and there we go. And if I click on one of these headings, you'll see that the body will show, and it's only going to show one at a time. If we're looking at the third body and I click the first, the third is going to go away. Okay, so that's the accordion type. And then if we want to pre-select something, notice when I enter the page they're all closed. If I want one to be open, then we could go ahead and do that by adding an active class to the header. So let's say we want the second one, and that's why I had that pre-select comment there. So let's save, and now you'll see the second one is automatically open when we enter the page. So that's the accordion. We also have the expandable type, which instead of doing it from scratch, I'm just going to copy this whole UL here and just replace this one. And then all we're going to do is change the data collapsible attribute to expandable. And we'll go ahead and save that. Now the difference is, even though I have the second one open, if I click the first, the second one stays open. So we can have multiple groups or multiple content areas open at the same time, where with the accordion, it can only be one at a time. That's the main difference between adding accordion or expandable. All right, so that's pretty much all there is to it. We can also add an event so that when it's open, when a collapsible item is open, we can do something, or when it's closed. So if we go down to the JavaScript and we go ahead and put in our collapsible class, and we call dot collapsible, and then we can pass in here an object, and we can do on open and set that to a function. Okay, so function, and oops, let's just pass in here. We'll say alert open. So let's save that, and it'll do it right away because we have one that's pre-selected, or two that are pre-selected. They both have the collapsible class, so both will be affected. But if I open another one, it'll say open. It'll give the alert right before it opens. We can do the same thing on close. If I were to grab this, and we could do on close, and then we'll alert close. Alright, so let's save. We get open, open, and if I close the second one, now we get close. Alright, so we can have something happen in JavaScript when we open and close these accordion items. Okay, so that's it for collapsibles. In the next video, we're going to look at feature discovery.